here with Rick Mercer in studio there in Toronto at the Orange Lounge. Hello, Rick.
Hello, Brent. It is so great to be here.
Thanks for doing this. We're all very jazzed. You have a lot of fans here in the corn and gas world. People are quite tickled that you've agreed to step in and do this.
Well, that's good. But of course I agreed. I mean, does anyone ever say no? I think most Canadian people in show business are just waiting for the call.
I think it's in a lot of people's contracts. You have to at some point show up and do corn or gas.
There should be a reserved spot for me. I'm the Maze Master.
Yeah? Well, I'm the parking prince, so you can cool your jets a minute.
Tell the folks who are watching this, Rick, a little bit about the character that you're portraying in this particular episode.
I was so flattered. I thought, it's a cameo, and I thought, I guess it'll be someone somewhat like me, but and maybe it is, but I'm a bit of a lecherous blowhard who laughs at his own jokes.
Yeah, we nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
You just nailed me. I just got the photo of the way I look.
What do you think?
Well, you got the poor shoulder posture. You nailed that. My entire life, I've been trying to, my mother is in my ear, like, stand up straight, but you got that. And the flood pants. I don't know, do the kids say the term flood pants anymore?
If they don't, they will now.
Timothy Chalamet, they would wear pants like that, right?
Yeah, they're proud of their socks now.
Yeah. And
this is all Justin Trudeau's influence on the world.
I'm Maze Master Myron, but everyone calls me Triple M.
Do they really, though?
They used to call me Eminem, but legal issues.
Your character in this show, one of the things I really love about your character in this show is when he arrives, because he's quite self-important. He arrives, he's got a little fanfare,
Yes.
He plays his own music.
Maze Master Myron has arrived.
Oh, hello, sir. Sire, your sireness.
In real life, if you decided to adopt this, what would be, like, would you use the theme to the Rick Mercer Report, or would you have a different, what kind of song would you use as your Rick Mercer fanfare?
I always walk on stage to the opening of Raise a Little Hell by Trooper.
Nice.
And because I think it's such a great Canadian rock anthem. Plus, if there's any baby boomers, they can't stop. They just immediately start clapping.
Your character in this episode, he calls himself the Maze Master. His name is Myron. He's a Maze Master. He's obsessed with mazes and mazing. Have you yourself ever had the privilege of wandering through a corn maze?
Yes. I've been lost in my own head in a corn maze. How, you may ask? My head was a corn maze.
What?
There was a family in Ontario, and every year they would do a corn maze, and they would allow people to come and enter the corn maze for charity. And the parents always chose great figures to come see, like all sorts of, various figures from Canadian history. Anyway, the kids got older, and I guess they were at 9 or 10 or something, and they were saying, why do you get to choose? So they let them choose, and they chose my head because they used to like watching me jump out of planes and stuff. And so I literally had a giant head, and we went up in a helicopter and shot it, and I got to run around in the maze. It was my only time in a corn maze. I found it quite frightening, but it was a huge, huge honor to have my head as a corn maze. And so this character, the Maze Master, Myron, is all about the mazes, and so I was thrilled to be part of that.
Thanks so much for doing this again. Like I'm telling you, everybody on the staff here was very jazzed and excited that you were coming on board to play Myron, and can't thank you enough.
Well, thanks very much. Thanks for having me. Real treat.